Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to start off with some snake contact lenses and put those in. Next, I'm just going to prime my eyes to prepare them for a shadow. Starting off with a light olive green shade, I'm just going to blend that in. Deepening it up with a darker green, just blending that right on top of the olive green I had before. And blending it out, and then putting a even darker shade on top just to make it deeper. Now time for some Nyx Glitter. I'm using the shade Teal with the glitter primer and putting it all over the lid and upwards, kind of like in a triangle shape. Using the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation, just gonna blend that out. Also blended out some concealer. Doing a quick little contour and baking situation. Now I'm going to put on some wing liner, and of course I'm using tape because I'm terrible at wing liner. Just blending out the same shadows I put on top of my lid onto my lower lash line and popping on some mascara. Now time for brows. I like to do some light fluffy brows, so that's what I'm doing. A bit of brow gel, adding some blush and setting spray. Going to highlight those cheeks. Now I'm going to add some black lipstick just to stick with the dark vibes of this glam. And that is it for the glam portion of this look. I'm going to go ahead and start by slicking my hair back, and then I will get into the fun part. Taking a makeup wipe, just going to remove some of that to set down some modeling wax, and using a palette knife just to blend it out into the skin and smooth it a bit. Taking some loose powder and just putting it on top. And now I'm going to be painting it with some water activated paints, and then putting the same shadows that I used on my eyes onto this area as well. Using my palette knife, I'm just going to cut little scales into it and then fill it in with some black paint. Now I'm going to take some green shimmer and pat that all over just to give it a nice shimmery, reflective look to it. Next, taking a little bit of fake blood and just going to tap that on the outside edges. And that is how I did the scales. I'm going to do the exact same process on this side and on both of my shoulders. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. To start painting the snake on using some water activated paints again. Just going to paint the outline of this snake and how I want it. I kind of wanted to have it wrapped around my neck, so that is just the outline that I'm drawing. Adding a little blood to the shoulders before I paint the snake. Adding the same modeling wax that I used on every other part, I'm just going to cover the whole snake in the modeling wax, and then just again repeat the process that I used on the other areas. So again, taking my water activated paints, I'm just going to paint the entire snake. And then I will again top it off with a little bit of the shadows that I use for my eyes, because it'll just give it a deeper look to it so it doesn't look as flat. Painted a little tongue. am cutting out little scale-like shapes so it will give the snake some texture, and then of course filling that in with some black paint to deepen them. Adding that green shimmer all over the snake because it just makes it look nicer in my opinion, and that is the finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video.